Hi, how are you doing today? I want to share with you today a project that I did with a pumpkin. That is an ornament that I'm going to show you. I'm going to use this pumpkin that is made with wood. I bought it at, I don't remember if at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but you can find it either there or Joann's or Amazon or any other store. I am using fluid art paints that already prepared from Artesa. I'm using colors gold, red, orange, and yellow. As you could see, I run out of a little bit of yellow, but it doesn't matter. This is the way that fluid art sometimes work, and that happens, and you let it happen. That's the nice things of fluid art. It doesn't need to be exact. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's let it run, let it fluid. So let it flow. So I'm going to use here a palette knife only to break the circles because I want to create some patterns, and I'm going to start moving the paint around. The idea is to create some magic with the colors, right? That is a beauty of fluid art, that you can create some magic with the colors only moving it around. You don't require any specific skills. You don't require anything like that. It's not like a watercolor or regular acrylic or oil or pastel or pencil drawing that a flower needs to look like a flower, or a landscape needs to look a landscape, or a house needs to look like a house. This is a fluid art. Let it flow, let it run, let it make its magic. The only thing that you need to know are two things. One, the consistency of your paint has always needs to be the same, and the colors really need to be the colors that you can combine to avoid any mode, or avoid to create any neutral color. For example, if I could have using here like a purple, it could have been nice, right? But I could need to add a little bit of white between the colors to avoid that they mix together and create kind of like a brownish or a gray. So that's the only thing that you really need to know about combining colors in fluid art, that they need to go either in the same side of the color circle. And I showed you this in another video that you can see here. But it's really, let it go, let it really flow, let it create its magic. As you can see, I am making the colors flow. It was a little bit challenging in this ornament because it had some wood on top of the wood, creating the pumpkin. So it was not easy for the color to flow. So I had to like use my palette knife and add, or my fingers, in order to add the color inside of the pumpkin. What I am doing here is, this is a spray paint that I put in a little plastic container that I put here in order to create like this pumpkin relief, and add it a little bit of shine here. You will see at the end how it looks like when it is dry. I think that it kind of adds a little bit of color and character here. And you can put whatever. You can put like a black paint, or you can also leave it as with the regular color, or with the good color, or you can do whatever you want. It's like, it's your art, it's your piece of art, it's your piece of work. And this is the beauty of that. Nobody is going to have anything similar to yours. It could be similar, but not exactly like that. And people can combine the same colors. They can do exactly the same things that you are doing, and it's going to be totally different. And the important thing is that you let it flow. You let it like really run. You let it like do its magic, I would say. So remember, what we are using here is only a piece of wood, the ornament in a pumpkin shape. We are using Artesa fluid colors in golden, in red, orange, yellow, and we are using spray paint in gold, and that's what we are using. The mat that I have is a silicone mat. Some a little bit of like support that I put in order to support my canvas, or my wood, or whatever I am using, because I learned the hard way the first time that I painted, that if I put this paint on top of like a carton box or like paper. So what will you need in summary? You will need a wood, ornament in wood or in another material. You can work the fluid art in acrylic, in glass, in canvas, in wood, whatever you want to use. The colors that, as I mentioned, those are Artesa or can be another type of color. I will teach you in another video how to use different brands or different colors or different consistencies. I use gold, I use red, I use orange, and I use a little bit of yellow. And I use the kind of gold paint that I put in a plastic container to make it liquid and to work around it. I use a palette knife, I use a brush, and I had my silicone mat, and I had some little support, little things support that are so cute and also so useful. And that's it. That's it what I use. So I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that you have really relaxed and disconnect. That's the intention of this channel, to help you to recharge, disconnect of your daily routine and your daily life, and really find a little bit of peace and quiet in your routine. So then you can focus in the things that you need to do, having your brain already relaxed. This is the beauty of the fluid art. You don't need wonderful painting skills. You don't need to be like an artist. You only need to know how to handle color. You only need to know how to handle the consistency of the paints in order to get a great result. So I'll see you in the next class. Enjoy. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and invite your family and your friends, and let's have fun together.